What's going on, everybody? Lifty's here, and we have a banger UFC fight card this week. We got UFC Fight Night Israel Adesanya versus Nasruddin Imavov in Saudi Arabia. I got no doubt in my mind this card is going to be a banger. We're going to watch some crazy violence this weekend. And with that being said, we're going to go through every single fight, and I'm going to give you guys my picks for all of them. If you guys enjoy, drop a like. If you guys want to subscribe, I would appreciate that. And if you guys disagree with any of my picks, let me know down in the comment section below. Let me know which ones they are. Alright guys, no more lagging. We're starting at the top of the card right here. Israel Adesanya versus Nasruddin Imavov. This one's gonna be a good fight. Let me know who you guys are taking, but I'm taking Izzy here. Izzy's one of those type of dudes that always moves like he's in a movie or like in an anime or something. And I think he knows his back is against the wall in this fight, and I think he gets it done striking against Nasruddin. It's probably gonna go to decision. Izzy's definitely gonna have to utilize his takedown defense. Next fight, we got Shara Bullet versus Michael Venom Page. This is probably my favorite fight of the card. I'm looking forward to this one a lot. Everyone that I've seen put their picks out already, a lot of them are on Shara, and I mean, I can't blame you guys. I bet Shara for his last 3 fights that he's had in the UFC. Cashed me out on every single one of them, but I can't act like I wasn't worried at all in any of those fights. His last fight against Petrosian, he was losing that fight in the second round. If you guys look at the significant strikes, if you look at how much Petrosian was chopping at his leg, it was razor close, and then Shara got that fire double spinning back fist. I gotta give it to him. That shit was crazy. But I think Page is a better striker, and I think he's going to show that here. He also has a 6-inch reach advantage. Page is very loose, and he mixes it up with his stances a lot in the fight, and I think he's just overall going to be too much for Shara. I think he's going to overwhelm him. I think it's going to be really close, but my pick is going to be Page by decision. He's going to utilize his ability to switch up his stances. He's going to stay on the outside a lot, use his reach, and just piece him up. Wait for his moments and dive in and blitz on him like he did with Ian Gary. Page moneyline, my pick for this one. Next up, we got Sergey Pavlovich versus Jairzinho Rozenstruik. This one's kind of a weird one. Sergey's coming off back-to-back losses, and the other dude's coming off back-to-back wins. I think Sergey is probably going to end up getting a first or second round KO or TKO. Nice bounce back spot for him. Sergey moneyline is the pick for that one. Next up is one of my favorite fights of this card, Sedner Magomedov versus Vinicius Oliveira. I'm taking Sedner Magomedov, and it's because he's definitely the toughest competition as well that Oliveira's fought, and he has all the tools to beat him. Not gonna lie, it's a really even matchup. Sed is coming off of a first round submission, and look at that, 4 out of his last 5 fights in the UFC were wins. Compared to Oliveira, his first 3 fights in the UFC, all wins. Like, you can't hate on that. I think Oliveira could win this, but he's gonna need to have a huge third round if he does. My pick is gonna be Sedner Magomedov moneyline by decision. I think it's gonna come down to a close third round though. I think that whoever wins that third round is gonna win the fight. Next up, we got Muhammad Naimov versus Khan Ofli. I'm siding with Muhammad Naimov. And on to the prelims, we got Shamil Gaizev versus Thomas Peterson. I'm going with my guy, Shamil Gaizev. He's really only looked bad in his career once. He has a 4.5 reach advantage over Thomas Peterson, 5 years older as well. I think he's gonna piece him up. Next fight, we got Terrence McKinney versus Damir Hadzovic. 38-year-old versus a 30-year-old. Terrence McKinney also has a 3.5-inch reach advantage. I'm gonna pick Terrence McKinney for this one. Next one is actually a good prelim fight. These other prelim fights are kind of mid. This one's fire. We got Fares Ziam versus Mike Davis. And I probably said the first dude's name wrong. He's French. It's probably pronounced weird. Forgive me. But I'm gonna pick the weird French dude with the win. It's gonna be a really close matchup. Mike Davis has only fought like twice in the past 3 years. Yeah, look, since October 1st, 2022, he's only fought 2 fights, bro. That's crazy. Ziam's been staying active. He's been on a little win streak recently, and I think he gets it done, but this fight is going to be absolutely crazy, bro. Both guys are going to be swinging. It's going to be a barn burner. Someone's going to probably get knocked out. I could see Mike Davis coming away with it, but only 2 fights, bro, since 2022 is crazy. Ziam's been active. He's been on a 4-fight win streak. I got to go with him. All right, next fight, women's Canadian Jasmine Jasudavicius versus Myro Bueno Silva. I don't really care much about this fight. I'm going to pick Jasmine Jasudavicius. That's really all my explanation. I don't really care about this fight that much. It'll probably go to a decision, so over 1.5, over 2.5 is probably a good pick. Last 2 fights, this one I'm gonna take Bogdan Grad against Lucas Alexander. Now, it's even odds. It's a toss-up. This is going to be Bogdan Grad's first UFC fight. Coming off a split decision win on the Contender Series. But when you look at Lucas Alexander, bro, he just doesn't have an impressive experience at all. I mean, he's 1-2. He got knocked out in the first round. He got knocked out in the first round by this dude, bro. Like, look at this dude. I'm going to take the Dana White Contender Series Austrian guy, Bogdan Grad, to win this one. It's a toss-up. It's the early fights. I don't even really put money on these early ones. If anything, I put like $5 on them. I'm going to take him. And the last fight, I'm taking Jamal Pogues to beat the steroid-using Egyptian Hamdi Abdelwahab, okay? This one's another 50-50 toss-up. It could go either way, but I just think Pogues is going to get it done somehow. I mean, if you're popping roids and your name's Hamdi Abdelwahab, it's probably because you're not confident in your ability to fight without the roids. So, I don't know. I'm going to take Jamal Pokes. Look at this. He's 3-1 in the UFC. I'm taking Pokes in that one. Overall, man, I'm really looking forward to this fight night. It's going to be a banger one. Let me know what you guys thought about my picks in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys agreed and if you guys disagreed on whatever picks you guys agreed or disagreed on. I'd appreciate it. This has been your boy Lifties. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Good luck Saturday. Let's get this shmoney, guys, and I'm out. Peace.